What's going on, y'all? It's Athletes Culture again, coming out with you with another video. So, NBA free agency is about 24 hours away from kicking off, and the number one free agent I believe that everybody has their eye set on ever since Kevin Durant went down is obviously Kawhi Leonard. And you have a lot of distasteful haters in the media, particularly people like Adrian Wojnarowski, who like to berate the Lakers' chances at landing a player like Kawhi Leonard. And I just want to debunk a lot of the stuff, a lot of the reports as to why Kawhi wouldn't join the Lakers, and just show you exactly, give you guys about 4 to 5 reasons exactly why Kawhi Leonard will be joining the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, when you look at the Toronto Raptors roster, you have Marc Gasol, who's 35 years old, Kyle Lowry, who's 33, Danny Green and Pascal Siakam. You know, they're looking for huge paydays, so that doesn't really give the team much flexibility to add on another star-powered player to help Kawhi Leonard. Because remember, this is the NBA. You need stars to win championships. Now, people will say, oh, what about this season? Well, this was like a fluke, an anomaly. The Golden State Warriors were decimated when they played the Toronto Raptors. They were a shell of themselves. Klay Thompson was hurt. Kevon Looney was hurt. Heck, Andre Iguodala was injured. And most importantly, Kevin Durant got hurt. And the Raptors knew it. They knew if they had even a healthy Kevin Durant, they stood no chance against the Golden State Warriors. So, I would like to tip my hat off to Masai Ujiri. He swung for the fences. He threw it all in and trying to get Kawhi Leonard. And heck, it worked out. He gambled. He put it all on the line. He put it all on black, and it came out on top. Because really, this whole trajectory, for sure, Kawhi would have been out. If, let's say, in Game 7 against Philly, he doesn't hit that shot, it would have been no question Kawhi Leonard is leaving Toronto. It just so happened things happened to fall in place, and they got a championship out of it. They started clicking at the right time. Players got injured on other teams at the right moment for them, for Toronto. And, heck, Toronto got a championship. But Kawhi Leonard and his camp, particularly his Uncle Dennis, they're no fools. They see that team around them with the Toronto Raptors, and they can't improve off of that. This was a one-year thing. Certain players have to go. Certain players aren't going to be in their peak performance because they're on a downhill. And you don't want to waste prime years of Kawhi trying to wait for others to catch up or to heal. The next point is you got to look at it. Kawhi Leonard has shown that really he doesn't want to carry a load. So coming to LA where you have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, there would be no load carrying at all because LeBron James is getting ready to be on his way out. So it's not necessarily going to be a tug and war of whose team it is. You have Anthony Davis who's stepping into his prime. You have a Kyle Kuzma who's getting ready to step into his prime. So there's talent across the board. Kawhi Leonard, when you look at it in the playoffs, he actually injured his knee at one point in the playoffs where he had to sit out because they were relying on him to play heavy minutes. Remember those first 2 games against Milwaukee. If Kawhi was not on the floor at any given moment in time, the Milwaukee Bucks went on a run. And Toronto desperately needed Kawhi to step back in. Now, Nick Nurse made some great adjustments, and I think that's how they were able to pull it out in that series. But it's obvious. It's obvious that they're going to need a lot of Kawhi Leonard next season. During the regular season, he hardly played. He was always resting, sitting out. So load management is a huge concern for Kawhi Leonard, and he does not have to face that if he was joining the Los Angeles Lakers. He does not have to carry a huge load. And miss me with the Clippers, because the Clippers are just going to be another offshoot of the Toronto Raptors, where they're going to need him night in, night out. So the Clippers stand no chance. Next point, Kawhi Leonard has always had interest in coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Originally, when he was with San Antonio, the Los Angeles Lakers were one of his trade destinations. He wanted to be back in LA. His whole family, everybody. So I don't see why anyone in their right mind would think Kawhi Leonard to the Lakers is far-fetched. It's obvious. And one of the final 2 points is Kawhi Leonard, I don't see him going. You hear a lot of reports, him and KD meeting up and them wanting to join up with a super team, etc. I don't see that happening because remember, this is the same Kevin Durant that spoke out of his mouth and said that he believed Paul George was better than Kawhi Leonard. That Kawhi Leonard was nothing but a system player, a product of the system in San Antonio. Kevin Durant said that about Kawhi Leonard and had to eat his words. Kawhi's camp isn't going to forget that. Kawhi Leonard isn't going to forget that. So that was him and KD joining up and, creating a super team. And then you have people like Woj calling Kawhi Leonard a super team killer, whereas you're reporting also that he's trying to create one. I mean, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth here, guy. He's not going to play with Kevin Durant. I don't see him ever having a good relationship with him. Those are two players that love to score the basketball. Believe it or not, Kawhi Leonard loves to score the basketball. Kevin Durant loves to score the basketball. You need complementary pieces if you're going to create a team. In this case, you're going to need a point guard. With the Lakers, LeBron James serves that role. On any team, he is the point guard. The ball will be in his hands. You're going to need a defender, a rim protector. Somebody who rebounds and finishes. That is Anthony Davis. Then you're going to need a skilled wing. And that's where Kawhi Leonard steps in. So it's a simple hand-in-glove fit for Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. And remember, I remember when LeBron James, I think it was about 2 years ago, people were talking about LeBron James to San Antonio to team up with Kawhi Leonard. But what people hate to find out is that it's going to happen with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I want to hear what y'all have to say. We're less than 24 hours away from free agency. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm out.